Alrighty, traders, it's alt season. Absolutely. Listen here. The currency, or at least the crypto market, is absolutely on fire. Even though we've seen some dips in the market, there's still some great opportunity. Now, remember, we said that this show is going to be all about looking for those not gems, because the network gems, I mean, that is safe pairs to go ahead and trade. We're talking about those big pumped setups, right? Those coins, or those tokens that are going to take off and give us 10x, 20x on those moves. Those are the ones which we really want to go ahead and talk about. So we got something really interesting to talk about right now. And I'm going to bring in my guest, and we're going to talk about it and discuss exactly what it is that we're going to go ahead and look at. We can also look at some technicals, because I don't just want to use, I just don't want to be that guy that just hypes everything up. But I want to go ahead and use some technical analysis as well, and take a look and see how it's set up based on a technical move. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get the show on the ball. Alrighty, traders. Well, welcome back to this show. And again, this show is all about the alt season. It's about looking at opportunities that we are going to go ahead and invest in. Now, there is a process. I want to go ahead and just open up a disclaimer here and say that there is a process that you have to go in order to be able to get into these altcoins. And some of them are not available on the usual platforms like Coinbase, and you might have to go through a process of transferring money and then doing some exchanges into different coins. So we'll talk a little bit about that today as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and introduce my special guest, and that is Cameron, he's doing a lot of research on this stuff. So Cameron, we're going to talk about Polka City today, right? Polka City, is that correct?
Polka City, yep.
Okay, and you've done some great research on Polka City, and you've got some lots of information that we're going to go share with us. And I think it's important that we know, right? It's important to know what the background is on these different projects, because that's what creates this adoption, and that's what creates this big hype and big moves in these different coins and altcoins. So, give us a little bit of background on Polka City and what you found out.
Yeah, so if you want me to share my screen here so I can break it down real quick.
Yeah, sure, do that.
All right, let me do this.
All right, just go ahead and, yeah, if you want to go ahead and pull up your screen, the chart, or pull up the information you want to pull up.
There it is. All right, okay.
Yeah, you kill that. Okay. Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the graphic here and just go ahead and show Cameron. All right, let's go ahead and check you out there.
All right, well, yes, Polka City, and just for example, we've been talking about the Sandbox and the Decentraland coin. So as you can see with the Sandbox and Decentraland, the market cap is at $6 billion. So the market cap is really high. So as you can see, there's not a lot of room and gap for this to grow. It's a lot safer, a lot less risky. But now what I do is I want to look at the coins that are a lower market cap, so it has a bigger gap for it to pump, like we've been talking about. So if you go back to Polka City, the market cap is only $15 million. So that's really low. It has a lot of room to pump. And now if we just go and let's just take a breakdown real quick at their website here. And here's their website. As you can see, they're the world's first 3D AR NFT multi-chain. So that's really cool. They're the first ones.
So to go back on what you said there about the market cap, right? When you talk about market cap, you're looking at market cap, low market cap that's got room to grow in the sense of market cap. So when you're looking at these coins that have a higher market cap, they are, especially if you look like the top 100, they're more stable coins that you go ahead and you can trade these trends and so on. But when you look at small market cap, these and just a typical example is like Shiba Inu. I mean, it was a meme coin that really took off. That was like outside the top 100 in market cap, and now it's in the top 15 in the market cap. It's hovering between 11 and 13, but it's like that's what gives us big pumps. I mean, we've got traders that bought in on Shiba Inu that is literally millionaires today because of the price that they bought in at. And so Cameron, when you talk about these small market caps, you're looking at these small market caps because these are the type of things that have good projects that could apply some big adoption to it, that could
Yeah,
give us these big pumps, that can give us 40x, 50x, 100x type move, right? Is that what
yeah,
you're
yeah,
saying?
yeah. These are the type of projects I look at that are a little more new. So they do have the gap to make those 10x, 20x gains, but they are a little more risky. That's why you got to do your own due diligence and research. We're not financial advisors, so we just give you our opinions. So you got to do your own research and look at these projects as they're out.
Sure. Okay. So
So
let's look at the website like you were
yeah.
going through. This is what's pretty interesting. It's a gaming thing, right? It's a gaming thing.
Yeah, this is a it's a gaming metaverse,
Okay.
and I like to look at the play to earn. So these games that come out that you can play to earn money. You make income playing these games, and we can take a look at different ways you can make money playing this. So as you can see right here, it says right in the front of the website, earn profits by owning virtual taxis, gas stations, and different services. So let's go to their marketplace right here.
That is crazy. So you're saying that I could give up my day job, and just play games all day, and I'll earn while I play.
Yes, like I said, this is where the future is trending. It's trending to the metaverse, and this is where we're heading, guys. So you can see, you can purchase here at the marketplace. You can
Yeah.
purchase Lambos, bikes, billboards. So just imagine you own a Lambo, and the Polka coin, takes off, and you own a few of these. You can go, and they have a trading marketplace where you can go and sell your Lambo, trade your Lambo. So imagine you get it for a cheaper price now, and this coin ends up taking off. People are gonna go and start selling their assets and they're gonna just gain huge gains from just selling these assets that they bought in the marketplace. So because when this game takes off, maybe someone wants a Lambo that they don't have, and you can go and sell it to them, and you can make profit off that. So there's billboards. You can own billboards. So the billboards, I assume when they want to do advertising, they pay you for these billboards. So you'll earn coins by them paying you to advertise it on
So
the.
you saying that you own a billboard, and then we've got advertisers that want to market to these players. They'll go ahead and advertise by paying you for the advertising space, which is fantastic. It's a great idea, but it's a
Yeah,
virtual world, right? So
as a
and
virtual. Yep.
and the gaming industry is huge. So this is going to be really big for a lot of people to get involved in from a young. I'm talking about from a young perspective. So the sort of like the demographic is going to be young kids going in there, or young adults going in there playing games and owning all of these assets like Lamborghinis, homes, yachts. I think you got it over there: yachts, taxis.
Yeah, a lot of people, when they're also dropping NFTs and all that. So a lot of people like to own the rare stuff what people don't have. So when
Right.
you own something that not a lot of people have, like a certain Lambo, like a gold Lambo, whatever the case is, and not a lot of people own that, your values are really high. People
Sure.
will give you a great value for that. So as you can see, there's taxis. So if you own a taxi, you will be getting paid from people, from driving people around in your taxi. People will pay you for that. Gas stations. I saw gas stations here somewhere.
Y-
Um, oh, there's banks, vending
Banks.
machines. I mean, there's all gas stations, car wash. So if you
Okay.
own a gas station, people need gas. They come to your gas station and they pump some gas, and
Now,
you.
I guess we'll figure it out and find out later. But I guess when you own a gas station, there'll be a set price for gas. I wonder if it's linked to the gas prices that we have here on the crypto market. It's strange, but But yeah, you go ahead and you fill up gas. I guess you can set your own prices, or there'll be a national price, so to speak.
Yeah, it'll be a certain amount of coins it'll take for the Polka City coins that you'll
Okay.
to fill up your gas, and you that owns that gas station will take most of those coins.
Okay. All right. Well, this is really interesting, Cam. This is really interesting. And I think what we need to do is we need to go into the actual charts, right? Is that plots as well? So they
Yeah,
can.
so yeah,
They,
yeah. So they also got plots. So I'm pretty sure, yeah. They're sold out already on their plots as for now. That the roadmap, they have different quarters of where they giving updates on things. But right now, yeah, like you go and you buy plots, so you own land on in this in this metaverse, in this gaming system. So you can go and own land, create, and as you own this land, you can build your house and so
yeah.
what. And yeah, so it's I don't know if anyone has played GTA, Grand Theft Auto. It's very similar to this, and GTA is one of the most trending games right now on Twitch and a lot of different gaming sites. And this to me is just like a version of a GTA in the metaverse. So
Yeah.
that's actually, like, to me, that's a really big thing because that's a very trending gaming that's happening.
Right. And if I look over here on the actual roadmap, I've got the roadmap open up over here, Cameron, and you can see that we've got quite a few things. We got everything happening quarter one. We had the product launch. Then quarter two, we had services and exchanges, and then we had obviously in quarter three they introduced trading, which you'll go ahead and take a look at the chart at the price that opened up. And then yeah, we're in quarter four right now, and this is where they're running. They've got, of course, you can see right here, it says there the first release of Polka City 3D game. Think of it as GTA in the crypto space. So just like you said, it is similar to Grand Theft Auto. And then, of course, as we go into quarter one of 2022, things are really going to vamp up because they're going to start getting into NFTs. So there's a lot of stuff. They're talking about skyscrapers, neighborhoods building. So there's probably going to be additional property that can go ahead. So this thing's going to get huge as we get into 2022.
Yes, and you can see right there in the quarter three it says let's trade. So as you can see, you can go and you trade your assets. So if you get in early, which most people already have gotten like a month ago and already bought some things. So when this coin does take off, you're just gonna make huge profits by trading your assets and your items. So that's just
Yep.
another way you can make money too. That'll be big. And if you should go
Okay.
to Twitter too, if you go to Twitter, you can see real quick. Just show my screen here.
Yeah, sure.
So if you go to their Twitter, I mean, you can go and check out their Twitter. They have a little demo right here. You guys can go check out. Just go to their Twitter, so you can see like a little quick demo of like all this stuff and your avatars and all that. So and
That's interesting.
yeah, so I mean, just go check out their Twitter. You can see a lot of things that they're doing on their Twitter. Get a lot of updates. They just got released here on KuCoin, which was a big thing. A few days ago. So yeah, I mean, I like
Okay.
what I see, and it's something that I'll definitely be getting.
All right. Fantastic. Well, fantastic, Cam. That's really good information. So I think what we need to do here is I think we need to jump into the charts quickly and take a look at what the charts looks like because really at the end of the day, I don't like trading everything on hype, but I also like to see if the technical setups are setting up to actually back up what I'm seeing in the market and seeing what's going on right here. So as we go ahead and take a look at the chart right here, and I'm going to pull up my chart, and you'll see here as we look at the setup here on the Polka City, sorry, Polka City 4 hour time frame. You can see here that this is where they started. This is where things started happening. In fact, this looks like the second quarter right here. And so we had the initial pump when it was introduced, when Polka City was introduced, and you can see here that we had that big solid blowout. This happened in what is that? October, around about the latter part of October. So this was in the third quarter, and just like Cameron mentioned here, if you looked at the roadmap in the third quarter, that's when things started taking place. It says here, let's trade. This is where they could go ahead and trade different assets, right? Am I right, Cameron? The Lambos that they bought, the plots that they bought,
Yeah,
they could go ahead and trade that.
yeah. That's when everyone was going in and buying all their plots and items and trading
Okay,
them.
so we had the initial blowout, and so now the market's gone ahead and stabilized again, but the market's moving in waves, and this is what's interesting right here. The market's moving waves, and so as we look at the setup right here, we're looking at price doing something like this, where it's going to go ahead and let me go ahead and pull up here. So we're going to get this big blowout here. And by the way, this right here gives us sort of like a breakout. But if I look at it over here, this is my like first wave right here. Then we have this third wave, which is the longest and strongest wave that had right here. And so we are currently inside. We're currently inside this structure right here. Right here. And so we're inside a bit of consolidation. Now the market's pulling back a little bit, and this is a good opportunity. I do see this though. I do see that we did have a sort of like a pump, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So if it goes back down here, we're probably going to come back to retest this level. So I'm going to say around about $1.38. $1.38. We're trading at $1.84 right now. I'm going to say at $1.38, this should be a good solid buy opportunity right here. So which means you've got a little bit of time, but I think you need to get into it. If you're thinking about it, you may need to want to think about getting into it pretty soon, because this is going to be a similar thing, a cost averaging setup. I want to definitely be in before the first quarter starts in the new year, because there's a lot of things. As you looked at the roadmap, there's a lot of things happening in the third year. And already there's people buying and selling and exchanging the assets and making some deals going on the network. So what I would like to do here is I would like to go ahead and get in when price drops back down to around about 138. Now, Cameron, what is the networks? If I was to get in on this, what do I have to? I know you're going to have to probably use like Pancake Swap
Yeah,
or
Binance.
Uniswap.
Yeah, I believe it's on Binance chain. And people use, like I just said, it got released on KuCoin. So a lot of people use Pancake and Uniswap. It's very common to swap their exchanges.
Yeah, here's the exchanges right here. So this is the marketplace right here. So yeah, so KuCoin as well. It's on KuCoin. You can get it on KuCoin. You can get it on Binance, Bittrex. You can get it on Pancake Swap. You can swap your coins right there. So there's a bunch of exchanges that you can actually get access to. If you actually go to CoinGecko and you go type up there Polka City, you'll be able to look and see exactly where you can go ahead and get the coin and be able to exchange it. So there's different ways to be able to get that coin, but it is certainly a good setup. Now, from a pump perspective, if the market does take off again, if we get it over here, and we're looking for price to move up to around about this level, which is here. If we can get price to move up to about that level there, we're looking at a possible move of about 175%. So looking at a price move of about 175%, and it even could go even further than that. Now, remember something, that a lot of these coins, and Cameron, you did mention something about Ethereum, right? Did you mention something about Ethereum in the beginning?
No.
No, you didn't. Okay, I thought there was something about Ethereum, but in any case, most of the altcoins are trailing behind Ethereum's move. So if you think about Ethereum and think about Bitcoin, Bitcoin is the big daddy, right? It's the godfather. Then you have the big brother, which is Ethereum, and then you have the altcoins. And so what tends to happen is we tend to have this move, a Bitcoin move, Ethereum move, and then we start seeing these altcoins move as well. So we did have some sort of correction move in the Ethereum. Plus, of course, we saw a dip in Bitcoin. All of that was correctly set up based on technical analysis. Now, if we go ahead and we consider that if Bitcoin is going to start moving bullish, then these altcoins will start moving as well. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to take a quick look at some setups right here, and I'm going to go to Bitcoin itself.
And you can also look at Ethereum and Bitcoin because train together. Because if Ethereum does get stronger than Bitcoin, that does help the altcoins a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. So check out this chart, Cameron, right here. So as I speak about this in all my sessions, right, we talk about wave structure. Look at how Bitcoin's set up right here. Bitcoin has gone ahead and actually traded in a what we call an irregular flat pattern. Bitcoin's next move, we're at a critical level that we're expecting Bitcoin to go ahead and rally to at least 70,000. Now, depending, of course, how big the pump is going to be in the next couple of months, but we could even go as far as, and I know that there's been a lot of hype around talking about Bitcoin to go all the way up to 100K, but I do see the next level for Bitcoin to be at around about 75,000. So Bitcoin's trading now at around about 56. So we're looking at about another another $19,000 move towards that 75 level. That's what we can expect in Bitcoin. And Bitcoin right now, based on technical analysis, is set up ideally for that next big pump. So traders, this is huge. This is huge. This is huge opportunity. Traders need to go ahead and consider getting or at least getting invested in these setups. And if you're currently at the moment right now on the sideline, on the fence, and you're not too sure exactly what to do your own research. I mean, we're talking about these. Cameron and I are talking about what we're researching, what we're looking at, and what we want to invest in, and how we want to diversify our money is up to us. But you need to do your own research, do your own homework, and then make a decision as to what you want to invest in. But I think this was great information, Cameron. I think just the fact of understanding a little bit more about these different altcoins and the projects behind it makes us a little more confident in wanting to invest in type of coins or tokens that we've gone ahead and reviewed. So I appreciate you coming in, Cameron, and sharing some advice, not advice, but some information on this coin. And we'll be back next week. We're going to be broadcasting on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So if you're interested in knowing a little bit more about these coins and getting more information about it, but also putting a bit of technical analysis behind it, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Go ahead and subscribe, like this video as well, and share it with your friends, share it with your traders that you interlock with or you need to communicate with. Go ahead and share it with them as well. We'd like to continue these sessions on a Tuesday and a Thursday at 11:30 Eastern Standard Time. Those are the times we're looking to go ahead and broadcast. And again, bringing some advice, bringing some information. I keep saying advice, but bringing some information, and again, educational information, so that you can make some more informed decisions as to what's going on. So, Cam, thanks very much, buddy. We'll see you probably next week, Tuesday, as we go ahead and jump back onto another altcoin that we're going to go ahead and talk about as well. And by the way, if you've looked at the coin we spoke about on Tuesday, we spoke about the Flocky Inu coin. And if you look at the Flocky Inu token, it's not a coin, it's a token. Is it a coin or a token?
Yeah, it's coin. Yeah.
It's coin, yeah. So if you go ahead and take a look at that, we spoke about it a lot, and we said that coin is going to be pumping as well. And it did move up 23% this week so far. So this week up, it's 23% up this week alone. Now, there might be some opportunities still on that because we're still expecting a big rally due to the fact that Bitcoin is sitting at the levels that it is. With that being said, thanks again, Cameron. We'll see everyone back again next week, Tuesday. From Cameron and I, lots of profits and happy trading.